because we have some breaking news from Jason Schreier over at Bloomberg. PlayStation's about to shut them down. They're about to...
How many times we gotta teach you this lesson, old man? All the Uncosauruses, man, they out here roaring. Roar! I can't believe it. I thought you ponies bought games. Wasn't this the same thing y'all were complaining about that Microsoft was doing? Is PlayStation dead yet? I'm still wondering. I'm quite curious to know if PlayStation is dead yet. Because all you doing is complaining about PlayStation. This is ridiculous, man. Oh, but we got 93 million. 93 million. That's all you ponies keep saying. 93 million. Third party. Marketing. Grand Theft Auto 6. Exclusive. Yo, this is ridiculous, man. This is by far one of the worst PlayStation generations of all time, man. The copium has been at an all-time high. And guess what? You guys keep saying that PlayStation ain't dying. Okay? But yet we keep seeing studio closures after studio closures, games being canceled left and right. I mean, if anything, you sure PlayStation want to pull their games off PC with things like this going on? They're just going to get less sales. They're going to close the games down a lot sooner, man. Even with this whole multi-platform strategy, Sony still can't find a way out of this rabbit hole. This is embarrassing, man. And the funny thing is, you ponies be out here talking about, my exclusives is what makes the gaming world go around, but yet ain't nobody buying them, bro. Well, go ahead stop with the excuses, Jimmy. 93 million. Stop with the excuses, Jimmy. 93 million. Where's the rest of these 93 million users at? Y'all sure that the PS5 really sold 93 million with sales like this going on here?
To do mass layoffs, and as of
you guys are selling worse than Xbox.
4 hours ago, Bungie published this strange public statement saying they're shutting down Destiny 2.
And now they're hanging on the lives of a Bungie cord. This is ridiculous, man. I can't believe now they out here Bungie jumping. Yo, you ponies are seething right now, and you know it, man. Y'all know it, man. You can never take this back, man. I love making these videos, man, because I'll just go back playing my game, and we just be laughing at it, man. Everybody in the comment section like, yo, I thought you ponies bought games. I thought everything you guys were saying. I thought GameStop was being an Xbox fanboy. I thought he don't know what's really going on. I told y'all this, though. How are you guys even surprised is the real question. What is there to be surprised about? The game didn't sell well, right? And Fair Games is probably more likely going to see the same fate.
Destiny 3, there will never be another update, another expansion. It sounds like they're keeping a couple people around to work on marathons, but everybody else is getting kicked out. Now, this is very shocking. The internet reactions are instantly just being so incredibly pissed, specifically at PlayStation, because a couple of years ago, when this initial acquisition happened, Sony was bragging that they purposefully overpaid to keep everybody's contracts. Full-time employees, part-time employees, contractual employees. They wanted to keep the entire PlayStation family together.
So maybe they should have did what Xbox is doing and get rid of them and hire, AI developers, right? And then you guys wonder as to why the focus of AI is happening. Because like you said, this was all to keep the contract. You see, everybody's happy. Well, guess what? They all end up losing their job anyway. What was the point? They might as well already focused on AI development if this was what's going to happen to all these people. Because they lost their jobs anyway. Okay?
Bungie person that made Bungie so great. They tried to get them all in one big scoop. But ever since then, it just never really worked out. Clearly, PlayStation.
And that whole big scoop from that ice cream cone fell right on the floor. You know when you get a scoop of ice cream and you put it on the cone. PlayStation had Bungie all the way at the top, right? So when the kid decided to lick it, it just fell down on the ground. That's a messed up analogy. That's the scoop that fell down off the ice cream cup. Yo, this is crazy, man. We wilding out over here, man. This guy, Sony went for 3.6 million scoops on that ice cream cone, and the one at the top that they paid the most for, which was Bungie, that scoop of ice cream just fell right on the ground, man, all mushy and everything. You can't make this up, man. I tell you, man, I'm too good at this, man. You guys keep calling me a fanboy, but yet every time y'all keep coming back to these videos, we always saying, Gamester with another W.
Plan was to pivot towards live service, and Destiny being one of the most successful live service games.
Keyword was. And the funny thing is, you guys talk about how Microsoft bought Call of Duty to beg off the backs of that successful franchise, but yet Sony was doing the same thing with Bungie, with Destiny, thinking that, oh, we got something similar to Microsoft. You guys never did. Destiny was already losing popularity by the time that Sony acquired them.
They can multiply their money. Hey, teach us how to make a bunch of these. Let's make a live version of Killzone, a live version of SOCOM, a live version of The Last of Us.
But it's all this wishful thinking that you guys be doing, and ain't Sony thinking about any of these things, man. That's the mindset of a pony, bro. Just like Dreamcast guy 2 said, oh, Bloodborne 2 and all these other games that Sony hasn't even announced or even came out or even has hinted on of bringing these game franchises back. But like I said, keep the wishful thinking up, buddy, because Sony don't care about y'all. I told y'all this.
All those projects are now canceled. It seems like now Bungie itself is canceled. But let's take a look.
You know, yeah, we took a look already, man. The ice cream scoop just right on the floor, man. I mean, you can still pick it up. It might be a little dirty, but it's edible, right? Or you're gonna just take that and just throw it in the trash can. You know, I just love this, man. I love it. It's not because gaming. It's not because it's just hilarious to me because you guys have touted about exclusivity and how you guys buy games and all this, and you guys don't buy anything. We found out you guys don't buy nothing. You guys are worse than Xbox gamers as far as I'm concerned. Because you guys have put out this. Xbox gamers will tell you, yeah, we buy Game Pass, we play games through Game Pass. I mean, they're pretty, forthcoming with what they're talking about. But you guys, oh, we buy games, we buy physical media, 300 GameStops closed. Oh, we support exclusives, we support our own first party. Blue Point Studios get shut down. All these multiplayer games get canceled. Now possibly Marathon is getting shut down. As well as the company, Bungie. You know what I'm saying? You guys want to come up here and push all these damn narratives, right? But yet you guys were the ones that was wrong all along. I told y'all, nobody cares. The market is not based around you. It's based around people that play Fortnite. You guys know the same list of games that I keep mentioning. That's what people are playing. Nobody's playing your exclusives, bro. Because if they were, then your games wouldn't be flopping and failing all over the place. But this is what the ponies got to do, man. Keep looking at that PlayStation 5 controller and say, why Sony failing me like that? I'm really just one of them 30%. Sony don't give a goddamn about me. I should have understood this from the very beginning. Why Sony do this to me, man? God damn it, please, Sony, please turn around. You ponies are hurt, bro. This whole generation, how you guys try to act like everything is okay, and there's no problems. PlayStation is just doing their thing, 93 million since criticism started being about what the platform. And this is what happens. This is what happens when you take all the criticism that people had towards the PlayStation 5 and you took it and you put it underneath the carpet. Now the carpet's got a big old hole underneath it. Now the freaking stuff that you threw under the carpet is like 60 inches off the ground now at this point because you just took all the dandruff, all the dust, and you just put it right underneath the same PlayStation carpet. And now look at it. It's 60 inches from off the ground. You see, you guys don't realize, man, everything y'all have said and stood for happened to be wrong, and Gamester happened to be right every single time. Every single time. And this is what we dealing with, man. I don't understand these dudes, man. Like I told you, man, ponies, man, they're in an uproar. This is not good, possibly going into the PlayStation 6 generation because Sony's going to have to find some games of their own software. You're telling me that Sony cannot coexist without third party. And that's a problem. That is a huge problem because Microsoft could still coexist even if the console brand was gone. Nintendo could still exist even if their console's not gone because people like to play those games, let it be through mobile or PC gaming. See, this is why y'all not seeing the writing on the wall. Now, if Sony goes on it, once the third party, once it all starts evaporating, right? Luckily, they got them there now. But as time goes on, are they going to still be able to secure the third party, especially with Xbox, with Game Pass, day-and-day subscription? Y'all not seeing the writing on the wall. They're not seeing it. They don't want to see it. They think your PlayStation has everything in control, but in reality, they don't. But let me guess what the excuse is. 93 million, though. Oh, here we go. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, take care. Peace out.